Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ray, and we are here to jump into episode 5 of The Secret of Us. So, it's actually been a little bit since I recorded anything really, because of personal reasons and work reasons. So I'm getting back into it after a couple of weeks away from filming. You guys aren't going to see a difference because I pre-film. This is the reason why I pre-film, so that you guys won't see whenever, I have difficulty or an issue with filming. So, I try and do my best to keep you guys from seeing any kind of delays and stuff like that. But we are here for episode 5 of The Secret of Us. The last episode was kind of this petty back and forth between Lada, Ern, Ingfa, and the other girl whose name I do not remember. Sorry, girl. The other actress who was shit. All 4 of them in a petty off or something. I don't know, but they decided to try and Ern and Ingfa are teamed up together to make Lada jealous by, I don't know, insinuating that they have something going on between them. Instead of Ern being honest about what happened, however many years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever, she's decided to go the route of emotional manipulation. So, that's what's happening. They hooked up while Lada was drunk. Also another tactic she's doing for, instead of being honest with her and just talking about what happened. But, hey, whatever. We are moving into, I assume, the next phase, because they are now kind of pretty much, I don't want to say back together. They have they're back to situationship status. They're not really together, but the draw between them is too strong to deny. So they're in this in-between place. And we haven't gotten the re-entry of Lada's mom yet, so I assume that she's about to come be a thorn in everybody's side. So, yeah. All right, let's jump into the next episode. Let's go. All right. So they are semi back together. They're at least not trying to pretend like they aren't, well, Lada's not trying to pretend anymore that she's not deeply attracted to Ern, so. Truly, the color palette for this show is brown. Like tan, brown. Everything is very tan and brown and gold. It's so interesting because I'm used to shows like hard color coding people differently in such a way that the main couple is individual but also complementary to each other. But I feel like this show has the exact same color palette for both Ern and Lada. It makes it very interesting. Visually, I mean.
ก็บอกว่าไม่อร่อยไง
All right. Okay, who are we kidding here? It's interesting to watch them be like super cute and domestic here, right? Because it's so, girl, it didn't work because you just tried to slide it instead of placing it from the top down. I'm sorry, but that was so funny. We need to watch that again, because what do you mean? She's like, doesn't fit. Yeah, because you tried to... like... Why would you try to slide it like that? It's like obviously not going to fit that way. Like, I am losing it. Like, you could have at least picked the obvious wrong piece. This is so funny. I'm sorry. I don't know why I hyper-focused on that, but I used to love putting together puzzles, so that bothered me. She's like, wrong piece. No, that was the right piece. But you put it on in like a ridiculous way. girl, be serious.
โอ้ยยากอ่ะ
I know that she's trying to get her to come over here to make her do it with her, etc., etc. I get it. But what I'm saying is that I'm very serious about puzzles. Like, I actually don't even care that she's playing around. Like, her trying to put that piece on like that pissed me off. I feel like I was about to say this and I kind of got distracted. But I feel like she's like in this kind of happy mode and they're all super domestic. That was what I was saying. And it feels a little bit like she's trying very, very hard to ignore. Like they're both trying very hard to ignore the elephant in the room, which was their last breakup. Because they're so, you know, overjoyed to be in each other's presence like this again. Like, obviously, both of them have been missing each other, like, you know, and hungering for each other in emotionally, you know, obviously physically, but like emotionally and spiritually. And so they're just kind of willfully ignoring the issues that are still there between them.
ดูนี่บ้านในฝันของเอิญเลยนะ
Both of them watching the other while they were asleep. Yeah, weird. I need her to figure out how to respect boundaries though, because y'all are not 100%. So you kissing her while she's asleep isn't it, frankly.
อันนี้คือบ้านข
It's
อง
like
เราเหรอ
it's like this whole series has been Earn not respecting Lada's boundaries, and it's uncomfortable actually in a certain way. I need her to chill out. Actually, I just need her to be honest about what happened so that they can have a real talk, a real discussion.
กลับละ ขับรถดีๆนะคะ
Sniff kiss?
ที่รัก
Not that. Welcome to Rizal. Hilarious. She's like super chipper.
ลิปสติกใหม่ใช่ไหม สวยดีนะ
Yeah, this is about to come crashing down when some shit's about to plop off
เธอได้ยิน
here.
ใช่ปะฉัน
I'm guessing the mom is
เฟิ
going
ร์
to be the
ค่ะ
catalyst.
โอเคครับ พี่จะได้เมมข้อมูลเอาไว้
ถ้าอย่างนั้นช่วยเมมข้อมูลโบบ้างสิคะอาจารย์ คาปูชิโน่เย็นหวานน้อย เพราะกลัวอ้วนนะคะ
คาปูชิโน่เย็นหวานน้อย
These are
กลัว
some
อ้วน
good friends.
แล้วที่กินชาไข่มุกแล้วก็ใส่
They really
ขนมเปรี้ยว
said,
หวาน
"Oh,
ๆเนี่ย
bet we there."
โอ้โห และที่แกนะกิน
จะเถียงข้ามหัวฉันอีกนานไหมคะนั่ง
Just sit
นั่ง
down. And now it's no longer a date. It's just, hey, a group of colleagues having coffee.
น้องโบคุณแทน ผมมาที่ไรเนี่ย ก็เจอคุณสองคนอยู่ด้วยกันตลอด
โอ้ my god ต้องการตัวหมอเหรอคะ
These
Okay,
two,
I
they're
don't know.
acting. I'm dead.
แก
I need them to do better.
อืม
ขอตัวนะคะ
ปกติหมอสกินนี่แค่ด่วนแบบนี้ทุกวันเลยเหรอครับ
Right?
คือ
อ
อเมริกาโน่ได้แล้วค่ะ
The other girl works in the emergency, the ER,
ไม่
right?
เป็นไรครับ ผมหยิบเอง
ไม่เป็นไรครับอาจารย์
Not them both running to get
ครับไม่เป็นไรค
the
รับ
hilarious.
ไม่เป็นไรครับไม่ครับ
And didn't it just spill on his hand? Now it's on his front. And both of them, ridiculous. Ridiculous. This is a very much a meet cute though. This would it's weird because it's not the first time that they're meeting, but the vibes are very meet cute like. I'm guessing that they're gonna end up together.
อาจารย์เอาเสื้อผมไปเปลี่ยนกันก็ได้ครับ
Come on, we're continuing the scene. Yeah,
ขอบคุณครับ
they're gonna end up together. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, buddy. His body, he was killing me all throughout the sign. Like, I barely survived every single scene in which he was shirtless. This sex music too. They're not even hiding it. This is funny. Look at his face. Look at his face. He about to enter a whole new world here. Now they're both aware of how homoerotic this all became. Instantly.
เดี๋ยวผมไทยเองก็ได้ครับ ไม่เป็นไรครับอาจารย์ ผมเป็นหมอ
So isn't he also a doctor?
ลืมอะไรไปหรือเปล่าครับว่าผมก็เป็นหมอ
Okay, yeah, I was about to say. Both are doctors.
จริงด้วยครับ นี่ครับ
Yeah, some serious meet cute energy. Okay. So this is our... No, this is, I guess, our second couple. We don't have another couple. Yeah, it's just Lada, Earn, and now these two.
เดี๋ยวผมซักมาคืนนะครับ ครับ
Imagine moving in on your best friend's, well, nothing to her really, but her pursuer.
Good morning ค่ะทุกคน
มาแล้วค่ะ
All right, back on this motherfucking
นี่
set.
น้องพาไปเหมาตลาดมาหมดเลยรถมาคุณแม่เอาไปแจก
This
จ่าย
unprofessional
เอาไปให้
ass
อย่างที่หวังแล้วตาคุณ
Look at her
กินเยอะ
hater
โอ้ยอย่าแจกเขาด้วยนะ
ไปค่ะ ยังไม่ได้เลือกเลยเลือกก่อน
คุณแม่ อย่างคุณแม่ต้องบำรุงค่ะ นี่
Oh,
Copy
some
line.
product placement.
นี่
โอ้โห
ทานให้หมดนะคะคุณแม่อู้เดี๋ยวไปกินด้วยกันนะคุณแม่
Lactosoy, baby.
มาเร็ว เดี๋ยวนั่งแต่งหน้าไปก่อนนะลูกนะดูแลท็อปรูมัม
Honestly, Lactosoy carrying the BLGL world on its back.
ก็มีเรื่องดีๆ ก็ต้องอารมณ์ดีไหมคะ
งั้นถ้ามีเรื่องดีๆแล้วเนี่ย
เล็บสวยไหมคะ
เล็บสวยมากเลยค่ะพี่
ทำอะไรคะ
แกล้งกันเฉยๆค่ะ
อ๋อ
Yeah, that was weird.
แกล้งแรงไปนะคะ
Lot of people who don't respect boundaries in this. That didn't serve, like, I noticed she just took some pictures or whatever, but like that didn't serve any purpose other than she was just taking advantage. Sorry, pause. I'm gonna pause. She was low-key just taking advantage of the whole arrangement that they have of trying to make Lada jealous, but like, first of all, Lada's not here. So there was no reason to do any of that other than you clearly still like her and you're trying to basically abuse her trust in order to get some kind of physical affection from her. That's weird. It's weird. I don't like it. That's all I'm saying.
ดีกว่า เอาน้องไป
Just let her
ได้
not good vibes on this set.
ต่อให้ไม่ได้ตั้งใจก็ตามนะละตี แต่ละตีเป็นคนผิดคิวนะรู้หรือเปล่าเนี่ย แล้วดูที่เพื่อนเขาเจ็บเนี่ย พี่ยังไม่ได้ยินคำว่าขอโทษเลยสักคำ
Alfun is a stretch.
ขอโทษนะ
นี่ไม่รอชาติหน้าไปเลยล่ะ
Get on my back! The way she pushed her. I kind of really love this whole back and forth between the two managers. Like I said, it really reminds me of Worldwide, but like more comedic.
แต่ว่าฉันเป็นห่วงน้องเขาอะค่ะ ขอเข้าไปดูหน่อยนะ
This outfit is super cute though. This like denim with her hair.
พี่หมอ
She looks good.
เตรียมอุปกรณ์เย็บแผลด้วยนะคะ
ได้ค่ะอาจารย์
I love this dermatologist coming in here to like do emergency room surgeries. Not surgeries, but you know, care. This is funny as hell. Like, girl, this is not your department. Why didn't they just make her? I mean, I guess, you know, it's fine. I was about to say, why didn't they just make her an ER doctor in the story? But I guess the point is that she's supposed to be caring for all of these celebs and stuff like that. So,
นิดนึงนะ
makes sense to make her, you know, a skin doctor, let's say.
นิดนึงนะคะ มดกัดนิดนึงค่ะ
Is she gonna have a scar? Because that looked like it's probably gonna scar.
เก่งมาก
บอกว่าเป็นเพื่อนกัน
Yeah, wrong thing to say. I mean, it was the right thing for her to say because she wants to break them up. Like, she's using this as an opportunity.
พี่หมอ พี่หม
But
อ ทำได้อะราตี้อยากให้คุณหมอมาเห็นในกองจัง ว่าพี่อิงฟ้ากับเอิญอะสวีทกันขนาดไหน จะได้รู้อะไรอย่างที่ราตี้รู้ จูบจริงอะไรจริง ไม่ต้องใช้สแตนด์อินเลยค่ะ คุณหมอไม่เชื่อราตี้เหรอคะ
I mean, she's an actress. That doesn't matter to me.
ราตี้มีรูปมายืนยันนะคะ นี่ค่ะ ไม่ได้มี
The way
แค่
she
รูป
looks
เดียว
so
นะคะ
uncomfortable in that picture.
เป็นคลิปก็มี
The way don't put me in one of these shows because I would not believe half the shit that they be saying. Like, also none of this would matter to me because she's an actress, and if I was dating an actress, then I like genuinely wouldn't care about what was going on her set. Me personally.
พี่หมอคิดว่าฉันโง่มากใช่ปะก็เลยจะมาปั่นหัวฉันยังไงก็ได้
ปั่นหัวอะไร เอิญไม่เคยปั่นหัวพี่หมอ
That's a lie.
และถ้าพี่หมอพูดถึงพี่อิงฟ้า เอิญไม่เคยคิดอะไรกับพี่อิงฟ้าเลย คนเดียวที่เอิญรักแล้วก็รักมาตลอดก็คือพี่หมอ พี่หมอทำ
This is so dramatic. Listen, she was definitely messing with her. The whole "I never mess with you" is some bullshit because you very deliberately planned a whole bunch of scenes with Ingfa, moments with Ingfa,
พี่หมอทำแบบนี้ทำไม
to mess with her
พี่หมอ
and manipulate with her.
เอิญถือว่ามันเป็นตัวแทนความรู้สึก
Sorry,
ของพวก
manipulate
เรา
her.
ที่มันกำลังจะกลับมาเป็นเหมือนเดิมอ่ะ
เหมือนเดิม
Right? Let's talk about what they
เหมือน
were.
เดิมจริงด้วยอ่ะ กลับมาโกหกฉันเหมือนเดิมไง
Right?
มาแกล้งเป็นคนดี แล้วสุดท้ายก็มาโกหก มาเล่นกับความรู้สึกพี่
Completely valid. This is exactly what was happening.
เงินไม่พอใช้ เอาเท่าไหร่ว่ามาสิ แลกกับคืนนั้น
Oh, that was low. That was
คืน
petty.
ดีๆล่ะ
That was petty. Yeah. You deserve that. Because that was too much. That was too far.
สุดท้ายฉันก็ต้องเจ็บรักก็ต้องคอยเก็บ
It's like, what the hell are you talking about money?
ทำไม่ได้ใจต้องซ่อนรักที่มีอยู่ฟื้นทนแทบไม่ไหวทรมานเมื่อเธอมีน้ำตายิ่งเธอเจ็บเท่าไร
A
ข้างใน
mess.
หัวใจฉันยิ่งอ่อนล้าพยายามจะไม่รักกลั้นน้ำตาบอกลาก็ยังอ่อนแอพยายามลดความ
She do be crying, huh?
ไม่ได้
จบละครเรื่องเนี้ย
เจ็บรักก็ต้องคอยเก็บ
Oof.
อยากเดินจะไปก็
Now she's drinking again. We need to stop going to the bar. But then again, you don't want her to go on her own because who knows what the fuck will happen.
เมื่อเธอมีน้ำตายิ่งเธอเจ็บเท่าไรข้างในหัวใจ
มันเรียกว่าโง่
พยายามจะไม่
Yeah, stop drinking, girl. Also, you might need to go see somebody about your drinking because
แต่ไม่เคยทำได้จริงๆสักที
คุณหมอฟาราดา
ooh, this leather blazer jacket.
โทษนะคะ หมอต้องทำงานไม่มีเวลาคุย
I have very much enjoyed
Cool,
all of
huh?
the fashion in this series so far.
ฉันอยากให้คุณหมอ
I
กับน้อง
love
เอิญ
this
คุย
crop
กัน
top outfit she's got on
Ngay
at
ha.
work.
รีบพอหรือยัง ไม่ใช่เรื่องอะไรของคุณ ใช่สิ ก็ฉันเป็นต้นเหตุทำให้คุณสองคนทะเลาะกัน
อยากจับผู้จนปล่อยท้อง สุดท้ายผู้ก็เทจนต้องไปทำแท้งนาง
So she was out here.
พี่
So she was out here spreading rumors about people.
น่าสงสารนะ นี่ขนาดแอบแทงข้างหลังเพื่อนร่วมอาชีพแล้วเนี่ย ยังมีคนอัดคลิปเสียงจนมาถึงมือฉันจนได้
All right, we'll see if that puts an end to that plot line. I mean, we only have, what, 3 more episodes to go? So I imagine that will, actually. That this will be the last episode we deal with Miss Thang. When she was wasting all that food like a rich person.
ออกไปจากชีวิตฉัน และอย่ากลับมาอีก
พี่หมอ กลับมาได้ไหม
Well, again, she is not offering up any reason for her to come back other than being cute and pretty. Like, I'm sorry. Tell the truth about what happened years ago. Actually be honest with her. You would have gotten far further earlier if you had just been honest when you first came back into her life. All right. That was episode 5. Like I said, I feel for Earn on a certain level, but there's a part of me that's like, girl, you are also approaching this from a position of deception and manipulation. Continued deception and manipulation after the deception and manipulation you did years ago when you first broke up with her. You know? So, like, I you know, my sympathy only goes so far because she's still not trying to clear up the misunderstanding. It's not even really a misunderstanding, but what happened years ago. And it's like this thing that's in the middle of the room that they refuse to talk about, because once they actually acknowledge it, then, you know, the bubble pops, you know. And yes, the bubble popped for a different reason in this one, but then obviously at the end of this episode we're gonna get them coming back together, etc., etc. But like, I just hope that maybe in the next episode we finally get the conversation of what the hell happened. You know, and Lada can operate from a position of having the full information that she needs to make an active choice in her own life, you know, because you're still hiding stuff from her. You're still lying to her. You still have secrets. Like, all of the things that she said to you in your room were accurate, except for the last part. That was like just mean. She was just being mean for mean's sake. Sure. You know, yeah. At that point, she crossed the line, but everything that she said prior to that was completely true. Like, completely true. So I need Earn to acknowledge that, you know, and I need them to actually talk about what happened. It's time. So I'm hoping that next episode we're going to get that forward movement, because like I said, we only have 3 episodes left. This series is only 8 episodes total, so we're moving into episode 6, and then we have the penultimate and finale. So we only have 3 episodes to deal with the mother and what happened with her, as well as reconcile these two. So, you know, I'm hoping that we get that conversation next week. Or, you know, for me, well, no, it's going to be next week because I don't have time to film another episode today. But what else happened in this episode? Oh yeah, the whole conversation, like, you know, obviously we had that final conversation between Ingfa and the other girl. Sorry, I genuinely do not remember her name. And I understand that they were trying to like walk back her weirdness when she basically tried to kiss her on set for no fucking reason. Like, but I'm sorry, I haven't forgotten how that was completely weird way to try and take advantage of a situation. Like, it was crossing the line. And so her whole like later attitude of, you know, oh, I tried to do this and then I backed off. Like, that girl wouldn't have had any ammunition to have that entire conversation with Lada and show her pictures of y'all almost kissing on set if you weren't crossing boundaries. Like, just a lot of people disrespecting boundaries. Like, I don't know. So I'm glad that she tried to turn it around in the end and just was honest with, and well, somebody was fucking honest with fucking Lada. Like, at least she was trying to be honest with Lada about what went down and everything like that. She's a bit more of a straight shooter in that way. So I'm glad that she tried to turn it around, but I also am like, no, but you were definitely going to try and take advantage of that situation. So don't pretend. Don't pretend like it was all just to make like Lada jealous. No, girl, please. Yeah, no, and I need Miss Thang, genuinely, I need her to lose her job. Because this is the second time that she's assaulted Earn on set, and nothing has happened to her. No repercussions at all. So I need her to lose her job. This is like completely irrespective of the whole like jealousy thing and the whole like, I mean, like whatever. I need her to lose her job for those 2 moments in which she assaulted her coworker. Like, that girl had to go to the hospital and get stitches. Are you fucking kidding me? Get her off this set. Anyway. Yeah, whatever. So we did get confirmation, though, that it was a drama set. So this is a long shoot, not just like a couple of months, but rather it's going to be kind of one that stretches on for like 3 or 4 months, probably. I mean, it's probably just like, you know, a standard 12 episode series, I assume. So, you know, but the filming probably took place in a block of like, you know, 4 months, 5 months, something like that, maybe. I assume. But, yeah. So I wonder how far we are into the drama, into the filming of the drama, or if she's going to wrap up by the end of the series, or if we're just going to not the drama, the set side of things is not going to be, her filming side of things is not going to be like a center or center plot or focused plot for the rest of the 3 episodes we have in the show. Maybe this episode and that final conversation between Infa and your girl is kind of the last we're gonna get of the drama. We'll see. And then I guess last thing to talk about was this second couple. It wasn't even hints. It was very clearly like a meet cute setup, a romantic setup when they had the whole coffee scene where everybody, Leda and your girl strategically left the table, and those two were the two that were left. It was very obviously a setup. A romantic setup. So, and then of course it continued into the next room where they stripped down shirtless and started touching each other. I'm exaggerating, but you know what happened. So, obviously something's gonna happen and they're gonna hook up. But that guy is deep in the closet, like deep. So, I'm wondering if what's gonna happen that makes him finally decide to stop pursuing Lada and just focus on his own happiness. I guess we'll see. Because, his pursuit of Lada is also wrapped up in some other kind of ambitions that he has for the hospital in general. So, I'm guessing that he'll have to, reconcile himself with never being able to use this as an opportunity to step up the ladder of success. He's gonna have to go about it a different way, perhaps. So we'll see. All right, I don't have too much else to say. We'll go ahead and leave it there. Let me know what you guys think. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. These are going to get cut down on YouTube, so if you're interested in full length, go on over to Patreon. You'll find full length as well as early access there. Since this is episode 5, most likely by the time you're seeing this on YouTube, I will have completed this series over on Patreon. I'm also simultaneously watching The Loyal Pin, so if you're interested in The Loyal Pin, you can check those episodes out. Early access over there as well. I have a bunch of stuff over there now, far more than I did earlier this year, so feel free to go over there and check out the library, the collection. I have a number of things that are just on Patreon right now and not anywhere else. So if you're interested in Chaser Game W, or very soon I'm going to be releasing Ayaka is in Love with Hiroko. Right now I'm in the middle of releasing a C-drama, Till the End of the Moon. If you're interested in C-dramas and Chinese dramas in Xianxia and Wuxia, go on and over there and check that out as well. That'll be pretty much a staple. So if you're generally interested in C-dramas, I have a bunch of them in the bank and I will be releasing them, but they're super long. They're 35 minimum. Usually they're closer to 40, 45, and before they changed the, rules, they would sometimes be even longer than that. So, those will be long running series, but, check those out if you're interested. All right, we'll go ahead and leave it there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Baby, it's whatever. All this ever, but you long gone. It don't matter.